torch in my veins, carbon fiber blood stain, telemetry screaming, I'm not just a driver, I'm a weapon. Grip the wheel like a vice, every apex sacrifice, break late, dive deep, I see your fear, it's mine to keep. Burn it down, build the crown. This league don't play, we tear it out. Throttle pulse, no remorse. We race to break the course.
Welcome everyone to round number 6, the final round for RMPT Div2, the final round of all of them this Saturday, before we head into a bit of a break before some F2 cars. I'm joined in the comms box for this final time by Ranieri. Ranieri, how are you doing tonight?
I am nervous. It looks like it is absolutely pouring down rain. Now we know the drivers are not going to ready up. We're going to give them time to put their setups on, get their strategy right. Moza, I'm nervous.
Oh man.
Let's go through the driver standings.
Yes. You go for it. You go for it. You go for it, mate.
All right, mate. We've got Parzival right now in the lead. He needs a P3 or better to win the championship at RMPT. Then Jetman is there. A Jetman win and a Parzival, I believe a P6 or worse, can give Jetman or Tyler Mandavy the title. We have NDNV. If he wins and Parzival finishes P9 or worse, he's our champion. And then we've also got Spud Muffin, who is a miracle long shot in regards to maths here. I believe Parzival needs to finish P10 or P11 or better, or worse, sorry, and that hands Spud Muffin the championship. Now, I'm nervous, mate. I'm nervous, Moz. Tell me your thoughts. What can you see happening in this race? Oh, I'm not sure if you're there, Moz. Can you hear me?
And not me turning myself on mute.
No, that's okay. Apparently I'm quite quiet.
I just realised. Hang on. I realise what's happening. You'll see a black screen for a moment, ladies and gentlemen.
Moza, you're fine. It's myself. I just got to get turned up just a little bit.
You should be good now.
Jerabot, my man, thank you. Can you hear that better?
I love you, Jeremy. Thank you. This is why we don't start when it's like immediate. Thank you. I love this.
Yep. All right. So just to recap, Parzival is our championship leader at the moment. A P3 or better, and he is the champion. P6 or worse with a win from Jetman or Tyler, and that is a Haas or Aston championship win. NDMV wins or retired in game, and Parzival must finish P9 or worse. Mate, it's Spa. It's 44 laps, and it is currently pouring rain. I am about to call that these boys can start up if they are ready. Moza, are you ready?
I am very ready.
All right, let's do this. I'll be right back, mate. Take it away, Moz.
No worries. Well, we do, just while they're readying up, I will say the grid order for this race. If I do get it up, we have Shining Swarm on pole. Following him is Hunter, then Zakazu, Bread, Paisan, the Batman in P6, Crowjag, Peanut, who has sadly not been able to make it with guests still at his house. So we've got Spuddy in P8, then NDNV, then Tyler, then Jetman and Parzival in P11 and 12, then some reserves of Donut Gorilla, and then Thunderballs in last position of P15. It is absolutely pouring. It's cats and dogs. It's raining cats and dogs at the moment. Well, we're about to get underway. I may as well. We've got 5 lights.
Oh, here we go.
Final
Here we
race.
go. Take it away, Moz.
Lights out and away we go. We'll get rid of that actually. Looks like everyone's had a decent start. Shining Swarm has been overtaken by both. He's just on. I think he's getting out of the way of most of the cars because he's down into P4 right now, and he's whacked the wall again. He's letting Retired pass. Retired not able to get past. Batman in the Miami livery, not able to do anything. Hunter all the way up. Parzival all the way up to P10. Krojak has lost out on those wet compounder tyres. Jetman is already P9. Parzival P10. NDNV up to P11. Thunderballs has moved up a position. But if we look at the position changes, Shining has gone down 3. He's got Paisan right behind him, and Batman, who is struggling on these conditions as Tyler Davey gets the move done. Spuddy sitting in P8. This man at Britain got his very first win and is doing wonders here tonight, trying to keep it up the inside of Jetman, who is an absolute speed demon in the wet. Yeah, the start of this race was incredible. We've only got Krojak and Shining on the wets as Zukazu gets the move for the lead off of his teammate. But Brett is right behind and would love a taste as they went through. No Name. Shining is keeping it ahead. Tyler would love P5 right now. This man, I have seen him grow from the front to the back as he is now battling. P3 is his position, but he is already 2 positions ahead of Jetman and about 5 ahead of...
Oh, we've got Paisan that's gone off into the gravel.
Ooh. But he's come out right, he's come back on right ahead of Parzival. Parzival's P10 right now. At the moment, Jetman is going to win, I think.
Well, Jetman needs to win. Jetman needs to win this race, and Parzival needs to finish, I believe, P6 or worse.
Here he comes.
So
Jetman.
this is not a race that Parzival needs to be cautious with. He needs to make some moves here. I don't know if early is the time, but he needs to stick with the traffic as Zukazu has taken the fastest lap. The 2 Mercedes drivers are going to make it very hard for Jetman or Tyler to win this race.
Well, if you look now, Tyler has been passed by Jetman. Parzival is just sitting in P10. I know Parzival, and Parzival is not one for the wet conditions. He is not someone who loves the wet. Jetman, however, was absolutely steamrolling this field in Monza on the first round as Shining goes extremely wide. Will he be burning? Shining is not burning. Here comes Jetman. Shining is all the way up the damn track. My God. Tyler did struggle to get through, but it is now time to see what Jetman can do as he makes it into P4 with Parzival still P10.
This is crazy. This is a crazy drive from Jetman. He's driving with a man. He's driving as a man on a mission here. He is catching up to Bread, but he has some formidable competition in front of him. Bread is no easy car to get past. Hunter is no easy car to get past. And then there is a 3-second gap to Zukazu, and that is the man that he will need to chase down. The reverse grid makes it interesting. Spa makes it memorable here, Mozza, and that is exactly what we're going to see as we are at lap 2 of 44.
Yes, as we get into things, as Jetman tried to go down the inside of Bread, wasn't able to make it work, but Bread is going way off the track there. So Jetman is wanting this move. Both on the intermediates, it's just who is better in the wet, and it looks like it's Jetman at the moment. It looks to be Jetman as Bread loses it basically everywhere. Not going to lie, as here comes Jetman. Jetman obviously running long wings.
God.
This will be sketchy. No, don't do it there. Batman is now through on
Oh my God!
Will he send it? He's gonna send it. Down the inside of the bus stop chicane goes Jetman. He goes in very deep. Oh my God, Bread, what a move. If Bread
What a move.
Keep it in, Bread. Go. Oh, Bread loses
Wow.
out, but Jetman just keeping ahead. However, he has a second up to Hunter and 5 seconds to the leader of Zukazu. Zukazu absolutely on fire right now. Krojak in the pits, off those wet tyres now, onto a set of inters. Well, you'd hope so. Yes, he's onto the inters.
Yes, he is. It's going to be interesting, right? Because an undercut here, I think saves you about 3
to 4 seconds. So if Jetman can get a strategic undercut on Zucker, now I'm not sure if he's going to go on another set of inters or if this is going to dry out. I have absolutely no idea. The drivers have absolutely no idea. The engineers are essentially, if there's any engineers with these drivers at the moment, they are all going to be looking at the weather. The weather is going to be make or break for Jetman here tonight, as Parzival is currently in P9. He needs to be P6 or better to negate Jetman's reign at the moment.
Well, he's got Shining Swarm ahead of him. Shining not having the best time on those wets. However, being as it may, Shining is doing an absolutely stellar job at the moment, only falling from P1 to P8. He's doing an exceptional job. Jetman all the way up the rear of Hunter now. 1.5 seconds to Bread, and Tyler is looking just about ready to pounce.
Oh, mate, this is unbelievable. Tyler and Brad are teammates in another league. They have a relationship. Is that going to go out the window tonight? Is that what RMPT brings as we start seeing a dry line forming? It's a very faint dry line. It's not going to be enough for Jetman to feel comfortable as Jetman has made the move on Hunter. The chase begins. The Haas driver is chasing the Mercedes driver. Zukazu, the reserve, is he going to be the one that is going to shut the door on Jetman as Zukazu has just set the fastest lap? Is Jetman going to set the fastest lap? Yes, he does. There is a battle, ladies and gentlemen. Jetman, Zuka, as we have Parzival, who is in some traffic. There is some things going on here. I don't know why it's happened, but Shining Swarm has gone into the pits and Thunderballs makes a position. Mozza, we need to talk about Thunderballs. He is the dark horse here. He might not have a chance at the title, but we know that his skill set is good enough to be able to potentially take it to Parzival and make it hard for him to get out of the P10, P9 race.
I think as it stands, being where it is, P10 and P2, I think Jetman is winning the championship right now.
Oh my god.
And here comes Thunderballs on Paisan. As you were speaking about him, he goes down the inside. He does leave the room. He is locking up those tyres, but he gets the move done ahead of Paisan. Paisan very tentative on these conditions. Unlike what we see in the dry, as you see the dry line starting to form. Now, will they decide? Shining Swarm has pit. He is just ahead of Krojak by 11 seconds. But the gap between Jetman and Zukazu has stayed the same. It has come down by like a tenth and a half. It has not come down by a lot, but the gap back to Hunter is 3 seconds. Now there's a train with Bread, Tyler, Batman, maybe even Spuddy if he gets a move done or two. But Parzival is stuck behind Donut Gorilla. He should have been up in P7. But he is down in P10 now. So something may have happened with Donut Gorilla. Donut, by the way, has damage.
Mozza, Panic has gifted 25 subs. We have 25 subs by Panic. Unbelievable from the big fella. He's just come in. He's obviously finished the job. He's installed a couple more roller shutters than he was expecting today. And here we go, Donut Gorilla with the first penalty of the session. Now, we saw in the other two divisions, Mozza, how penalties made such an impact on the championship battle. Last night, Jono was on 2 warnings, and a 3-second penalty was going to lose in the championship. There were 2 laps to go. There were drivers in front of him. He had 2 laps with Red Wing damage, and he could not make a mistake, and he didn't. This is unbelievable driving from the Titan driver, and we're seeing unbelievable driving from the Div 2 drivers. But Jetman is struggling to close that gap on Zuka. Has Jetman found his match? Is it Batman and Robin at the front, or is Zuka going to be the Riddler tonight and be the villain to Jetman's title hopes? We have exactly 39 laps to find out, ladies and gentlemen, and that's what we're here to do as the dry line is forming. Mozza, on to you, my friend.
Well, Zukazu, it was down. It has come down in the past couple of laps. It was at 5 seconds. It is now down to 4.2. It did hit about 3.9 at some point in the first sector. So Jetman is slowly catching, but the rain is drying up now. Lightening up as the track dries up.
So the rain's lightening up and the track's drying up. Now, we know notoriously that Spud Muffin loves to get onto the dry tyres sooner rather than later. The throttle control on the Alpine driver is something to see. When you're in that grace period between full wets, a bit of a dry line, Spud Muffin is normally the first one to make the move. So that's a driver to keep an eye on, as Tyler Mandavy is on the back of Bread. This Aston Martin driver is driving with confidence. Now, Jetman is the one that's being hunted, but Tyler might be the big bad wolf tonight, as Zukazu has just set the fastest lap of the session, and then Jetman says, thank you, I will take that back. As Tyler Mandavy in the Aston Martin through bus stop chicane has tried to close the gap on his old teammate in Breadman.
Yeah, they're both very strong drivers. Spuddy, however, has got Batman ahead of him. The only other gap I see is Paisan and Thunder. Thunder, who has to get close enough to the guys at the front to make any real attempt at a move. NDNV has been hunted by Parzival, though, as the train of Hunter, Bread, Tyler, Batman, and Spuddy. Spuddy could be a factor here. Spuddy could come out of nowhere and cinch a P3, clinch a P3, as Bread has actually got the purple first sector. So Bread is on a roll at the moment. He really wants this move done on Hunter, because he is 7 seconds the gap, but down.
Mozza, we have an onboard request. I'm so sorry to interrupt you. For
That's
Tyler,
okay.
we have an onboard request. Are we able to jump on board with Tyler? We will give you a lap and a half, Panic. Thank you so much. Parzival has left the session. What do you mean Parzival has left the session? We need to get him in ASAP. That is not what we want to see from the championship leader at the moment. Yes, I'm on it. You keep going, mate. I am on with Parzival. I'm just communicating at the moment.
Oh, good. He would be on page 2 or 3 of your friends list, depending on how many lists you have.
I don't think I've got that many. Where is he? Is he VSC Parzival? Is that right?
Parzival, yep. VSC underscore Parzival. Tyler, Bread, and Hunter. Spuddy, by the way, has made it right back up close towards these guys. Zukazu even quicker at the top, but Jetman into the 58.5s. Parzival is back in. I think he might be able to join off me because of Steam.
Yeah, I hope so. Because I actually didn't have him.
Okay, I do have him, and next time hopefully he doesn't DC, but I do have him, and I know exactly where he is on my friends list.
Perfect. Thank God. All right, we are on board with Tyler Mandavy as he has just taken La Source. Here comes Eau Rouge, where the flat out, you need to take that right-hand curve. If you don't, you have to let off the throttle into 6th. He's going to go into 7th. There is no DRS here yet, ladies and gentlemen. That is normally the sign that the mediums or the hards need to go on. But the longer this race goes on, the different strategy as they go into, I believe this is Lacombe and then Bruxelles. No, this is just Lacombe, I believe. I don't even know what this is. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at this point in time, because Tyler Mandavy, as the track dries up, the speed increases. This is unbelievable driving from the Aston Martin driver. We know that this is a blind apex. This is where track limits become a problem. Now, we're coming into Pouillon. Pouillon is a bravery test here at Spa. Normally it's flat out. In the wet, it's not. Your confidence is tested. Your patience is tested. As we're coming up into Fagnes, this is all about rhythm. It's all about precision from the Aston Martin driver, as he's got the dirty air of Bread to contend with. Campus goes through. Now we're going into Stavelot, where the exit is everything for the Aston Martin driver. He tries to do a switchback. Bread makes the opening. Tyler doesn't take it. And here we go. It is Blanchemont. This is where trust and bravery make all the difference. There is an elevation. The car bottoms out. The ERS normally is burnt here, but Tyler has bigger plans. Now we're coming up into the bus stop chicane. The left wheel takes a bit of the curb. The right wheel takes a bit of the curb. The brakes are hit heavy. Breadman has braked a bit earlier. The apex has been taken by the Aston Martin driver. Exit is everything. He doesn't get it. Brett gets a better one. And Tyler Mandavy has closed the gap to half a second to Bread. This is unbelievable driving from the Aston Martin driver.
Well, looking up at the top, 2 seconds is the gap.
Oh, God.
10 seconds, 11 seconds back to Hunter. Zuckerzu and Jetman are on fire today. Parsifal should be back in. He is catching Donut Gorilla once again. He wants that position back. Thunderbolts is on the move. He is catching. It is 1 second the difference. He is getting that. But Batman, sitting behind Tyler, almost went for a move. Wasn't able to do so. But Jetman also with the fastest lap is going to be crucial for him. Zuckerzu has improved in the first sector. Yes, the first
I
sector.
believe so.
It is a 1.2 second difference with their fastest laps. That is mental.
Jetman is racing.
Ahead.
He is racing for his life. This is a man that didn't believe he could do it, but once he puts the helmet on, his mentality changes. It's about locking in and doing the right thing, and right now that's what he's doing. But Parzival needs essentially a P6 or better, and a P6 could be all about strategy here. It's all going to come down to when they box and what type of lap times they're going to do. Is Parzival going to wait for someone else to box to see if the dry tyres are the faster tyre, or is he going to make the courageous call for his championship tonight?
You know what? These Jetman and Zuckerzu are kind of like the Campbell Adams and Meowsy Gaming of Div 2. This is
Absolutely
to watch. They are the first.
This is unbelievable.
They are ahead by the whole first straight. They aren't even on the same wavelength as Hunter and Jetman. They are insane. Jetman, however, is so much worse. NDNV's in. I think the rain stopped. Rain has stopped. It is dry
The rain
now.
has stopped.
It is dry now. And yeah, there we go. Jetman is going over to the left so he can keep his tyres cold. Sorry, to the right to keep his tyres cold. But NDNV is on hard. He can actually take those to the end. So
NDNV can take those to the end. You're right. That is a phenomenal strategy call from the Papaya driver. And he's going to be coming up. But Shining Swarm goes in as well. Now, is Parzival and Jetman going to look to see what NDNV does on those hard tyres, or are they going to make the call themselves?
Well, we will see, because those tyres will be absolutely cold. Like, he is catching, NDNV is catching his teammate. He has already caught half a second down the straight. Looking into Lakehom, the first couple of corners. No, he's not gaining. He is gaining. He is gaining. It is now, yeah, so it is dry now. But Zuckerzu, looking right behind him, he pops up. Oh, there's Jetman. He is coming for you, man. He is right there. He is hunting for this win, because at the moment, a win is all he needs. He needs basically a Mozzle weekend at Spa.
It's you're pretty much right, Mozza. But the thing is, Jetman can get the win, but once he gets the win, or once he stays into P1, he needs to then hope that Parzival finishes P6 or worse. Jetman stays out. Jetman stays out. Zucker's gone in. Jetman has stayed out on the Inters. Is that the decision that is going to decide the title tonight? Ladies and gentlemen in the chat, I need to know from you, is staying out on the Inters the right call? We need to have a look. I've got no idea. Everyone's coming in. Oh my days, is that the right call, Moz? I don't know.
Parzival's in. Donut Gorilla's in. Thunderbolts is staying out.
Thunderbolts have stayed out.
Stayed out.
Oh wow. But Thunderbolts might have stayed out for the double stack. He's helping. He's trying to help Tyler. He doesn't want a double stack, and he's trying to help his race as Brett goes on to the mediums. So Brett's going to have to make another pit stop. He might go into medium. And we saw that was a strategy from the Titan drivers. Were these drivers paying attention? Jerobot thinks that is the play. He thinks that one more lap on the Inters is the play. Marzi, I don't know what note means, mate. Am I going to call you the Riddler from now on? I need you to articulate. I want some Croatian articulation from the Marzos in the chat. What do you mean, nope? Did he make the right call by staying out on the Inters, or should he have gone on the hards?
Well, I mean, looking at it now, Bread 3 second, that is very unfortunate, especially with cold tyres, with a cold track. I think Jetman has got this right on the money. Yeah, Zuckerzu is actually not catching. Zuckerzu has lost 3/10 since boxing. Jetman is pretty much on it. And
Oh, and we've got Brett and Hunter. Look at Brett and Hunter. Brett and Hunter are going side by side. Brett is actually trying to bait the mistake out of Hunter. And in comes Batman. Batman has joined the party. He has seen Penguin and the Riddler in front of him. And Batman says, I want some of that. That is unbelievable from Batman and Tyler. Actually, no, it's not Batman. It's Tyler Mandavy. It's the Aston driver. It's the Aston driver. The Hulk has come to join the party. He has the hards on. He has put in something along the lines of 300 laps of practice.
I got him.
And we've actually got conflicting opinions in the chat. Marzi says that he didn't make the right call. Panic says that it was the right call to stay out. As Jetman has come in, where is Jetman going to come out? That's the question. Jetman is currently ahead of Zukazu. He has made the right call. Jetman is leading the Spa Grand Prix at the moment. Zukazu is 1 second behind. He needs to do everything he can to get into DRS. And then we've got Parzival in P11. What is happening here as it stands right now? Parzival left us. Oh, no.
That's why they saw me.
No.
I was getting him back in.
Oh, man. We need to do everything we can to fix his internet. That's what we need to do. We need to spend some time with this driver, and we need to fix his internet because he is now behind Thunderballs. Thunderballs is the wild card here. Is Thunderballs going to let Parzival through, or is he going to defend? I'm not sure, but we're about to find out.
Jetman's made it out ahead of Zukazu.
Yes, he has, but Zukazu's gaining.
Yeah, but old tyres.
1 lap. 1 lap's old.
No, sorry, I was going to say cold tyres and I said old.
Oh, cold. Oh, my God. And we've got Husey in the chat. Hashtag reindeer to Div 6.
Oh,
Husey, hashtag finish a race. That's the hashtag, ladies and gentlemen. We want Husey to finish a race. Can he actually do anything? Jet's got the cold tyres. Zuka has the warm engine. He's burning. Jet's not burning. He's harvesting, but he can't. He's full out of harvest. Is Zuka going to break Jetman's heart tonight? That's the question, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, Thunder has actually let Parzival back through, but he's got 4. If we look at this, up to P6 is 9 seconds.
Oh, God.
Bread, by the way, 16 seconds off the leaders. These two need to be nerfed. Can they, like, make another pit stop, like, now?
Mate, this is unbelievable. This is the final, Hobson, this is the final race. This is the title-defining race of RMPT for our Div 2 drivers. And currently, as it stands, Zuka has made the move on Jetman. Can we see Jetman, as I told him in the chat, and as I've told everyone before, race pace wins you races. Pace wins you races, mentality wins you championships, and this is the time for Jetman to put the doubts aside and get the win.
Yeah, Jetman needs this here. Tyler Mandavy into P4 makes the move on Hunter. Getting it done. Here's Spuddy, though. Spuddy. Could Spuddy be on for another podium, you reckon?
Oh, mate, if Spuddy gets another podium on the final lap of the race at 100% Spa, with the health conditions that this brave man has, it would be a story for the ages. This guy's running with more aluminium in his hips than these cars have fiberglass, mate, let me tell you.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. Old age gets to you, but the reflexes and the mentality stay. Honestly.
It's true, mate. You're spot on.
Being able to race with how old Mr. Spuddy is and getting a win at Silverstone against all these younglings is absolutely insane.
You're right, Mozart. You're absolutely right. It just goes to show sometimes experience trumps pace. But as it stands right now, Zuka's got both. He is currently trying to take this away from Jetman.
Jetman at the moment, hang on, I am going to look at your point system, because it's 10 points, isn't it? That's the gap between them. 10
I believe so.
points is the gap. Breda 48.4. I was telling them earlier they would be in the 48s midway through the race, and it's kind of there, kind of early stage, coming towards mid-stage of the race. Someone getting a 47 or even a 46 would be insane work. But looking here, Parsville's on 12 and Jetman's on 22. Oh my god, they're going to tie.
Oh my
As
god.
it's-
If
oh.
it stays as it is, oh
No,
wow,
no.
Mozza. Take
If-
it. No,
if
take it.
Yeah, I'm just going to say, Parsville is now at 9th. Jetman has to win or else he loses by a point.
Wow.
It's
What
not gonna be
happens?
the same.
What happens here? What happens here if Parsville gets a fastest lap? He wins this, right?
If he gets a fastest lap in P10 or P9, if he gets a fastest lap, he has to finish P7. If he doesn't get it, it's P6 to win.
Wow. Wow.
Because P7 is 15 points. So
I'm
technically,
just replying to the chat. It's unbelievable.
this race is on rails at the moment. We've got Shining and Crowjag at the back, 2 seconds separating them. Shining boxed with NDNV on 4-lap-old tyres. Will we see them go to the end, or will Jetman try and do the mediums? Because look at the gap, it's 14 seconds. Man can do whatever he bloody wants to.
This realistically is between Jetman and Zukazu, and I know that they are going to be, I believe, in a VC together, but right now their enemy's on track, man. Their enemy's on track, and Parzival needs to close the gap on NDNV, and NDNV in that papaya is not someone that is easy to catch. Let's keep an eye on the delta for Parzival, ladies and gentlemen, but is Parzival going to make these hards run the rest of the race, or is he going to jump on the mediums? I believe it's going to depend on what the runners in front of him do.
I don't know about you, but Thunderbolts is looking mighty pacey. He's
Thunderbolts
right
is
up
always
there.
looking mighty pacey. He's also looking mighty sexy, if I must admit. The big Thunderball, the sparkle scrotum, the little Pikachu choose you. This bloke's found some pace, and who has he got in front of him? The championship leader. Have I made the right call, Mozza? Is Thunderballs going to be the wild card that takes this away from Parzival?
Here he comes.
Oh my
Close.
god.
He's getting very close. I will say, at the moment, Donut, Hunter, Jetman, Zukazu, and Shining Swarm are all in the call together. So
This is chaos.
Those guys will be looking for something here. Of course, Jetman being FST, Hunter FST, every Donut Gorilla FST. They're all trying their best out here. Shout out to Caleb, because I obviously didn't give him one for Inters, but apparently he wants one, so there you go.
Well, this is perfect time, mate. You've literally just brought me right in, because I want to shout out our affiliates and our partners. Now, we would not be where we are without the support of these affiliates and partners. Now, they are other leagues in Oceania, and I thoroughly suggest you get involved, and some of them are driver communities. So we're going to start with OCE, mate. They are almost on their way to, I believe, their 10th or 11th season, owned by Russian Robot, one of the fastest drivers in Oceania. We have a collaboration between FST and RMPT. It's a driver community. They've got driver academies. It's all about making the drivers better and keeping them accountable to their pace. Then we move to Maintain the Equilibrium, run by Broadstar, where they have some fast and rapid drivers in there, Broadstar being one of them. Then we move to ORL. ORL is a well-established league that's been running 2 tiers since July 2022. We would not be where we are without these leagues at the moment. And our newest partnership, the man who is currently in the championship fight, Parzival, representing VSC, which is an oceanic league, and it's a new partnership between us, owned by, I believe, Parzival, Nudes, Paul in Hell, and there's someone else, and I always forget, and I'm so sorry if I have forgotten. That's the one, Captain Jack. Thank you so much. So massive shout out to our affiliates. We love working with you. We would not be where we are and have the support that we have without you guys, and it is so important that we collaborate to bring Oceanic League racing better and stronger.
Yeah, well, Jetman is not having fun. I'll give it that much. Jetman has not been able to get past Zukazu. It has stayed where it is for the past about 5 to 7 laps at the moment. It has been insane from these guys, but I think QS deck is new. I think we
Yeah, QS Quicksilver. Quicksilver Deck, I was actually a teammate of mine in Ferrari, an absolute superstar of a driver, and I'm so excited that he's now in the league. So I would love to see him on the track. He's a great driver, a great guy, and he was actually mentored by Thunderballs, which is actually quite interesting because Thunderballs is currently in P10 mentoring Quicksilver Deck, and I believe Quicksilver might be actually faster than Thunder at the moment, which is unbelievable.
Yes, well, I've just been looking at the fastest lap, honestly. Jetman has finally done a quicker lap, but Bread is on a charge here. He's stayed where he is, but he has just been going faster and faster. He's now in the 47.9s as the fastest lap. This man on the mediums is hunting for blood, but it is not working out for him. I reckon just box onto the hards. If everyone boxes after you, just go for it. Why not?
Yeah, I agree with you.
He has kept it around the outside.
But Mozza, Parzival was 2 seconds behind. So the sooner he gets past NDNV, the sooner he can try close that gap. And he needs a P6 or better. That is what Parzival needs. Chat, he needs a P6 or better. We need an invite to Donut Gorilla. I'm going to get onto that because I know that I've just added him.
Okay, so that's why he's got, yeah, okay. I was like, why is he going so slow? He's just been collapsed by the game.
Invite has been sent, Donut. Invite has been sent.
Beautiful. Anyway, we don't have that many battles, but we've got Parzival, Thunderballs, and NDNV. But Thunderballs is looking at him now, right up the rear. The 99 versus the 80. Who will come out on top? NDNV, the guy whose name says retired, but is not driving like he's supposed to be retired right now. Not gonna lie. Then Batman ahead of him. Batman, Mr. Consistency, sitting in P7 ahead of Hunter. Just behind Hunter. It is 2 seconds and climbing. NDNV has been able to stay just ahead of these guys for a significant amount of time, as NDNV stays to the inside, kind of just sitting there, so he would have had to brake and stay behind him. Jetman slowly losing time to Zukazu as Bread is sitting at that 14-second mark, not being able to close, not being able to gain. Here comes Thunderballs right up the rear. He gets such a good entrance up Radion, Orouge and Radion. But will they both go for the move? It is looking likely. Thunderballs sits back. There's NDNV. Oh, they've collided! NDNV and Parzival have collided, had a bit of a wiggle, but nothing major. Thunderballs having some looks. This man is looking at a massive battle here. NDNV is on the defense of his life at the moment. Absolutely pushing and shoving with the Parzival. Or Z, as you call him. Some people call him Z, some people call him Parzival. He's got many names, many different names, but he is still one person that we all know and love.
This is crazy because Thunderballs is one of the owners here. And if one of the owners is the guy to do anything to Parzival, it is going to be absolutely chaotic in the chat afterwards. Thunder has to make this move on Parzival the cleanest move on his life. He needs to get every little bit of experience that he has, every single little bit, every race that he's done, every race that he has engineered, every bit of experience that he has, he needs to use it. As he goes through the bus stop chicane, he tries to do the switchback. Parzival defends it. NDNV defends it. Thunder is now going to try and make this done in turn 1 at Spa, but Parzival shuts the door. But because he shuts the door, he's compromised his exit coming to a long straight. NDNV is slowly getting away. It's not enough to close the DRS. NDNV is going to be eaten alive here by Parzival. This is unbelievable racing as they go through Eau Rouge. The DRS is going to open for Thunder. The DRS is going to open for Parzival. Parzival has no battery. Thunder's not burning. It's chaos. Is Parzival going to make the move on NDNV? No, NDNV survives another lap. Parzival needs to maintain his ERS. Mozza, this is unbelievable scene. This is unbelievable scenes here at RMPT.
Man, Donut Gorilla is on the charge right now. He was 3.5 seconds behind these guys at turn 1. It is now 2 seconds. Donut Gorilla is on a charge. He would love to get his positions back after disconnecting. And he knows right up ahead, if he keeps it clean, keeps it nice and easy, he could come out with a P8 actually. And NDNV 5 seconds off the back of Batman. Batman is not catching Hunter, but Hunter is sitting on the back of Spuddy. Spuddy is 7 seconds off. Jetman is just chilling up the front. He has not gone for a move just yet. He does have the better tyres. Better tyre wear, maybe not. But Paisan 7 seconds behind, but Donut Gorilla 1.9. This man is on a charge. These guys have DRS and he's just unfazed. He gets them in the corners. He gets them everywhere. Donut Gorilla would be probably one you'd see at the top of the top here if it wasn't a reverse race.
Absolutely. Donut Gorilla is one fast driver here, Mozza. This is unbelievable. He's closing in on Thunder, and we know that Thunder, as Parsifal's gone around the outside on NDNV, they're swapping positions. Thunderballs has to sort of slow down a little bit. NDNV has let Parsifal through, or has Parsifal gotten the better exit? But Parsifal's now given NDNV DRS. Was that the time to make the move from the V-Carb driver? We're about to find out. My gut says no. The Papaya, Parsifal shut the door. NDNV's made the overtake on the grass. Parsifal's had to give him space. The Papaya goes through. This is unbelievable driving from the three drivers here. Mozza, please someone get me my heart medication. This is crazy at the moment in Div 2. This is crazy.
Jerobot, where are you at?
NDNV just made the DRS overtake on Parsifal, and he literally made it on the grass. He turned the Papaya into a lawnmower. This is unreal, Jerobot. I need a double script of Ramapril. I need a double script of 10 milligram beta blockers. And for God's sake, get me a cold bottle of water, because this is getting spicy as we are at lap 19 of 44 here in Div 2 at RMPT.
The fact we're not even halfway and it's already this chaotic. Good luck in the final couple of corners.
Oh my God.
If there is a safety car in the final, like, 10 laps, oh my days, it's going to get messy. It is going to get
I genuinely feel
messy.
sick. I had to stand up. I had to stand up. I had to stand up that quick that I got lightheaded. That's how quick I had to stand up, mate. That was unbelievable.
Donut Gorilla's now in DRS at Parsifal. Parsifal
Oh my
just
God.
gave up his only chance because he had DRS and he's just given it all away. Oh! I've just watched in the background as Donut Gorilla's almost face planted into a wall.
This is crazy because Parsifal has now dropped to Thunderbolts, but we've got yellow. Who's gone yellow?
Paisan.
Paisan unfortunately has binned it. He has binned it at the bus stop chicane. I'm not sure if he was trying to go into the pits or not, but that just opens up the door to Paisan, to Crojag. The Scuderia Ferrari driver is now here with Paisan as Thunderballs has made the move on NDNV. Thunderballs, started last in Belgium, is making an absolute thoroughfare of the Papaya and the V-Carb driver. Can the Thunderballs get the voltage up and try and hunt down the Batman, or is he going to put the defensive drive of the ages and keep the Papaya and Parsifal and Donut Gorilla behind him?
Or could he pull away?
Oh, stop it, Mozza, stop it! This is unbelievable. Stop it.
Look, we've got Donut Gorilla. NDNV, no! 3 seconds.
No, that's a 3-second penalty.
Look behind him. Donut Gorilla's on the outside.
Oh my God.
Left no room. Donut Gorilla was there. Donut Gorilla's almost chucked it in another wall. Parsifal's lost DRS.
But Parsifal also doesn't have penalties. So as it stands right now, Parsifal is essentially going to finish P8. So we know that he needs to finish P6 or better, and Jetman needs to win. Now, is Jetman being calculated? Is he just staying in the dirty air to manage his tyres, and is he going to make a move later on in the race? Or is he going to make the courageous call of going on to the mediums? There's only one way to find out, and that is to stay tuned in for Div 2 at RMPT.
Oh my God, Parsifal's lost DRS. He's back in it now, but he did lose it temporarily. He gets a slightly bad exit. He is 9 tenths behind, but he has Donut Gorilla hunting him down. Donut Gorilla will start using his battery. Hunter's got the move done on Spuddy. Move made. but these guys are the battle at the moment. I'm sorry, everyone else, but this is what you want to be watching. Paisan has pit. Paisan did get a lot of damage. He he spun same place, kind of donut. Oh,
Oh, Paisan's had to DNF, and you know what? To be honest, pitting now with that level of damage, I don't want to say it's the right call, but it's a call that I completely understand. I did that last night, to be honest, or the night before. Mate, there's actually Hobson in the chat. Mozza, I just want you to hear this. I don't even live in Oceania, and I'm about to move to try and race in this league because of the commentators. Mozza, this is why we do this. These drivers at RMPT deserve to have the best of the best. We have some of the best prize pools in Oceania. We have some of the best communities in Oceania. And now, with no fault of our own, we have some of the best commentary team in Oceania as the Div2 drivers are halfway through a 100% race at Spa.
yeah, at Spa as well. We have, I think, nope. Only, hold on. Oh, Quicksilver. Okay, I didn't know Quicksilver. He just let me know he's only been around for a few months, and he's already a Ranieri teammate, which is crazy.
Yeah, Quicksilver and I were together in another league, and he is a phenomenal bloke, mate. Absolutely phenomenal bloke.
Well, welcome, mate. Hope to see you on track for the F2.
So, the battle is between Zukazu and Jetman, because Jetman has actually made the move on Zukazu. But is Zuka going to back down? Because as it stands right now, ladies and gentlemen, Jetman is our provisional champion. Now, we say provisional because we don't know who is going to make it into the steward's room.
Oh,
and for those playing at home,
made the move.
Donut Gorilla made the move on Parzival. This is an uphill battle for Parzival. Parzival now enters panic mode. He is panicking. He is scared. It's all about mentality now. What can Parzival pull out of the bag to secure this championship? And can he take it away from Jetman?
He will take P7, I believe. After Brett, actually, Brett is 15:32. That is 17. He will come out ahead of Parzival. Okay. I was just worried because Brett does have to pit again, remember? Brett does have to pit again. So Brett's tires...
You're right, and there's penalties.
Yes, Brett will be kind of on the ball here. However, he is not 25 seconds. Yeah, 25 seconds. Oh! Oh, I've just jinxed him.
Oh, Brett! Well, you've just jinxed the shit out of him. Let's go to penalties for a second, because this isn't over. Parzival doesn't have penalties, so he's going to actually move up pretty much to 8th as it stands right now. So he realistically needs to really start pushing. How hard can he push? Parzival is going to make the move on Donut Gorilla. No, he's not. He's gone for the switchback. Donut Gorilla does not get the better exit. Parzival gets a slightly better exit, but then Donut Gorilla has put the afterburners on. Parzival has saved his ERS, but Donut Gorilla has DRS thanks to Thunderballs. It's NDNV that's going to get eaten up by Thunderballs. Is Thunderballs going to grow on the grass? Is he not? Is NDNV? Thunderballs goes on the inside. NDNV moves to close the gap. He can't close the gap. Thunderballs and NDNV make damage. NDNV and Thunderballs, they keep touching. The Aston Martin goes through. The Papaya stays behind him. Thunderballs, the RMPT Thunderballs has gone through. He is now P8 after starting dead last.
Well, I'm on board with his teammate right now, who is now behind Brett. Brett, by the way, did get wing damage, so I've actually well and truly jinxed him. I apologise, Brett. I did not mean to do that. But hopefully he comes into the pit lane. This, by the way, has given Tyler a podium.
Oh, we forgot about Mr. Tyler. You're
Tyler
right.
Is gonna. You know what? I wouldn't be shying away to say that Brett's coming in. Tyler, if Tyler can get P2, and Parzival stays where he is, I think Tyler will get him too. Honestly, I think Tyler will get him too. If Parzival stays P11 and somehow absolutely drops the ball, I think Tyler gets P2. He gets ahead. It could be Jetman, Tyler, then all the way down. Here's Bread. He's getting his wing chains. He's gonna fall behind these people. He is going to be in this battle. He has chucked on a new set of hards. Here they come straight through on him. He will come out of the pits behind this group with his teammate right in the middle, just next to Donut Gorilla. He's gonna get the move on Donut. Parzival has fallen all the way, but Hunter is 11 seconds off. Batman gets the move done. The top 5 are penalty free. Here comes his teammate. He's letting him through. Brett has let his teammate through.
There are 3-second penalties anyway, but as it stands right now,
he gets P7.
If Thunderballs gets 6 seconds of penalties, it gets interesting, mate. It gets very interesting.
It will get very interesting. But, however, looking at fastest lap point goes to Bread. So his teammate will not get it. By the way, Donut Gorilla is on a 47.9. He almost got the fastest lap on Old Nards. And even Suckazoo and Tyler are quicker than Jetman. Jetman is currently, out of the top 5, he's 3rd quickest. Fastest laps overall. Looking at tyres, Jetman, Tyler, Hunter, Batman, and Spud. Donut and Parzival, actually, yeah, they should all be pretty much the same. Actually, no, it should just be Thunder and Mr. Jetman, because they both boxed the same laps.
As you were saying that, Husey has just gone absolute bonkers. He has just gifted a total of 10 subs here. Husey goes bang. The FIFO worker from Western Australia has just gone bang. Does that mean that we have a bit of a sub battle, Husey? Is that what you want to create here?
Again.
Is that what you want to do here, mate?
If nobody knows, at Britain, we had 140 gifted subs. And at the last race, at, I believe, what was Coda, we had, I believe it was close to 60 gifted subs. This could be even greater because it's the final round. We could have some random...
Your move, Husey. It is your move, mate. It is your move, Husey. Let's see what you do here today. We have a hype train. Let's go.
Oh my God.
Come on, Husey.
Hold on a second.
Marzi goes bang. Marzi's gifted 10 subs. Marzi has gifted 10 subs. Donut Gorilla is trying to be on the arse of the papaya of NDNV as Thunderballs is starting to break away. He's closing the gap to Spud Muffin.
Look at Brett.
Parzival.
Look at Parzival. He has lost. He is not even going to get. He's going to get P8 at the moment. As it stands,
wow! And Husey goes again.
Oh,
Husey goes again.
FIFO money, honestly. Not gonna lie.
All right. I know this is the part. This is the part where I need to ask the missus if it's all right to spend about as much money as I'm about to. Husey, this is not a game you want to play, my friend. This is not a game you want to play.
It's gonna go back to it. The race on screen followed by the race in chat. Exactly, Hob. Exactly. Oh, Husey's just
Your
gone
move,
100.
Husey.
He's just said 100
Your move.
looks nice. Oh my God.
Marzi's gone bang. Your move, Husos. Let's see where your balls are.
Oh my
Jetman
God.
has broke DRS. Jetman has broke DRS. Jetman is currently our championship leader at RMPT. Here we go. Your move, Husos.
You know what? I think that was Shining. Because Shining has just been passed.
Really?
And Zuckerzu has damage.
Zucker's got damage. We didn't actually see where he got the damage. But as it stands right now... Has Zucker left the session?
No, he hasn't, because he's shifting down in corners. The AA doesn't do that. He's just got big damage.
Hey, Seba 21K, can you guys please stop begging it? How about you move your ass to another stream? Just straight out beat it. Get out. Leg it.
Off you go.
Alright, we'll concentrate on the race. Fine.
You've been
fine.
NDNV, by the way, has lost 3 seconds to Mr. Thunderballs. Thunderballs is now on the hunt for Mr. Spuddy. Spuddy is being hunted. Batman is hunting Hunter. Hunter has become the hunted. Spuddy is doing the exact same thing. Zakuzu is falling rapidly. It is 3 seconds. Jetman is on the mark. On it. It is going.
This is going to come down, I believe. Oh, I don't know if Parzival's going to be able to make the move here. His tyres seem like they're giving out, but so are the tyres of all the front runners above him. I'm not sure. This is going to come down to penalties. We're just over half. They've already got 3 seconds. If these guys start clicking up the penalties as the tyres start giving out, that's only going to make it easier for Parzival. Oh! Breadman! Breadman has absolutely binned it. Parzival goes to P10, but he's lost DRS. He needs to do everything he can to get back into DRS here of Donut Gorilla.
Oh, Breadman's got lots and lots of damage. Be like Shining Swarm. Shining has been dead last in the dry this whole time and has not left once.
Hey Mozza, you know my favourite thing that happens? You know my favourite thing that happens in Twitch?
No, hang on, Donut Gorilla and NDNV.
Alright, yep. Copy.
What's the favourite thing on Twitch? What you get?
My favourite part is when people say that you're begging for subs, but they don't have the balls to put their hand in their pocket and sub anyway. It blows my mind. Put your hand in the pocket. Now I'm begging. Put your hand in your pocket. Throw some subs our way, mate. It's better for the bank balance, and it's more that we can give back to the drivers. Off we go.
Well.
All right, Marzi, we'll focus on the race. Gosh, fine. Boring.
Do you have Zakuzu at it? He hasn't left
I believe
because
so.
he's catching. He's catching back up. Maybe he just went into AI for a bit to cool down. $8.99 for 100. 899, sorry, not $8.99 for 100 subs. Husey says. How many warnings? Is Xeon? Also, NDNV has pit.
I'll check.
NDNV has come off those tyres. He cannot go. Bread has come in as well. Will Bread retire or will Bread stay out? What will Bread do? Will he retire? Because I think he has one set of mediums or one set of hards left. He is retired. Bread is gone. Bread is finished.
All right.
Donut Gorilla is 5 seconds off of Thunderballs. Thunderballs is what's keeping Parzival from getting anywhere close.
We have another warning. What's happening here?
What's happening? Because he's got wing damage, mate.
Yep. This is literally going to come down to Parzival not getting any penalties and if there is a safety car. I believe that is what this is coming down to. Now, I don't want to jinx this, but if there is a safety car, Parzival jumps essentially to P5 and it's his championship. And Jetman has just driven the race of his life at the moment. This is crazy.
Honestly, this is literally a carbon copy of Div 1.
It is. This is crazy. Hobson, thank you so much for the sub, mate. You really, really did not need to do that. We all essentially work at RMPT who are gifting the subs. So, we do appreciate it.
Marzi, not sure. We were focused at the time on Thunder, Donut, Parzival, and NDNV. However, NDNV has pit for new tyres, and Parzival and Donut Gorilla are 6 seconds off the Thunderballs. Thunderballs, by the way, is catching Spuddy.
I told you, he's the wild card here, man, because it's going to be very, very hard to get past Thunderballs.
Oh, my God.
Husey goes bang again. Hughesolopolis, look at him go. Wowee. Hobson, once again, mate, you really didn't need to do that. As I said, we all work here at RMPT, so we've got no problem really helping the community here. It's essentially our job, mate, so that's what we want to do, but we really do appreciate you subbing as well, yeah?
Yeah, well, it's all happening.
This is crazy. It's Parzival. Parzival needs to start cooking.
He does need to start.
Parzival needs to start cooking.
Well, or another driver needs to cook their tyres and hit a wall. Not saying do it, but Parzival would greatly appreciate it. Everyone
This is
would
crazy.
be at full throttle. Top 5, still no warnings. No penalties. Would have warnings, but no pens. I am very surprised. Jetman earlier was not looking forward to this. He was not having a good time. But he is clear. Oh, Zucker's pit. Oh.
Zucker's pit for mediums.
Oh, what the Jesus Lord. Jetman, if you're
Well,
going
that
to
puts Tyler now.
Tyler, I told you Tyler P2. Oh.
Yeah, but as it stands right now, this battle is now between Tyler and Jetman. So we need to watch the delta of Tyler, because whoever wins that battle in the next 14 laps is essentially winning the RMPT championship.
That is true, because they are tied on points. That is true. But
I'm going to jump on board. I don't know if Zucker has changed his wing, but it doesn't look like he has any damage. So if he has changed the wing, it looks like he has, to be honest. NDNV goes fastest on the mediums. So NDNV now has 14 laps to take that P9 away from Parzival. So as it stands now, Parzival in P9, Jetman P1, Tyler P2. Jetman is our provisional world champion at RMPT.
Will I have to ask, will Jetman box, because he will come out ahead of Zuckerzu, and he'll be 5 seconds behind Tyler, because remember, he was 5 to 7 seconds ahead of Zuckerzu here. So Zuckerzu has to find some sort of time in this fight. Just cut the bus stop chicane, honestly. We won't look. That's the only way he's going to make all the time up. Jetman stays out.
Yeah.
Jetman has not decided to pit. Jetman is staying out. Batman is hunting Hunter. Spuddy is hunting, but he is being hunted back. Thunderballs is on the charge. Thunderballs is on a charge. Parzival's behind Donut Gorilla, but he can't catch. Everyone is so far
He can't
away
catch.
now.
Yeah, he can't. He's not catching. Now there is a strategy call that Jetman can do here to essentially secure the title as it stands right now. And that is, he can pit to softs in about 3 laps. If he can keep the gap, he can pit to softs, go for fastest.
And
Oh,
basically
it'd be
secure it for
cinema.
himself.
It'd be cinema.
It would actually be tied on points if Jetman got fastest lap and Parzival finished P6. They would be tied on points.
Oh,
it would
wow.
be a tie, and it would just go to show what could happen eventually at this track. It is phenomenal, really. It is.
China. Did you see what China said? Thunderball's closing in on Spuddy quick. There's about to be a baked potato on track. You're right. You're right. We got mozzarella in the combox. We got Prancer in the combox, and we're gonna have a baked potato out on track in about 4 laps. That's what it looks like, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in. We do appreciate it here at RMPT.
Yeah. Quicksilver Deck has just asked how much money they drop on subs. Too
About,
much.
I'd say we spend about $1,000 a weekend.
Which is craziness. I don't even have that much in my lifetime. You could total
Well,
my
we're
money up and it would be like 900.
We're trying to make this league something different, and in order to do so, sometimes you got to put your balls on the line, mate.
Well, you get 30 cents. I'll get maybe 1/5 of a fucking sub. 1/5. You happy with a fifth of a sub? Someone can have a fifth.
I will take a fifth, no problem.
You get
no
you
problem.
get 3 ads instead of 5. You get an ad shortcut. Zokazu fastest lap. That is absolutely flying. That is almost quicker than what I did on my old hards at the end of the race. My God. Right, chuck 'em up. Tier 1.
Yep,
Jetman,
absolutely.
Tyler's come from absolutely nowhere, by the way. Tyler I think he just joined the league at the start of the season. He was new to controller, new to all of this, and he has come out on top. He is basically my apprentice. on controller.
And he's driving.
He
He's
is
driving
driving.
like a Mozza apprentice. Let me tell you.
He's cooking. He's doing amazing work. Hopefully next season he turns off all the assists and we could see another mozzarella in Tier 1.
Oh, that would be beautiful.
Then I'd have another friend on controller.
Absolute. It'd be absolute cinema. So as it stands right now, Zuckerzu is absolutely cooking. But Tyler is losing time to Jetman. Jetman is about 3 seconds away from a safe pit stop. So he could essentially pit, put on the softs, and secure the title. Now, there's something that I want to do for Jetman, something that is special and something that is close to my heart. I would like to call his final lap, Mozza, if you do not mind.
That is fine. That is all good. I will be watching Mr. Parzival, and final lap, I'll take away the tyres and we'll chuck on penalties. So
Perfect.
I do it for all of them. I'll do it for every league, so you can see where everyone is and where their penalties lie. But Thunderballs is within DRS almost of Spuddy. It is a second. We're going to have a baked potato by the end of this lap.
Absolutely.
We're going to have a baked potato with balls on it. Not going to lie. Parzival is sitting behind Donut Griller, not able to get past. The DRS-wise, Donut Griller has about 1,000% more. And Zuckerzu is on the charge here. Zuckerzu, oh my god, he's got a 3. Oh my god, he's got a 3 second. Zuckerzu has a 3 second.
Oh, God.
Oh lord, do we see Jetman win this race? I'm not gonna lie, we probably do.
Yep. Jetman, I think, wins.
However, Zuckerzu can still get... Oh my, Zuckerzu is literally the PS Bomber. Jetman, me, winning by like 19 seconds. I won by 10, but he's cooking. He is doing the things right. And then we got Zuckerzu PS Bomb with 3 seconds. And then we got Parzival, who is down the order. But remember, there is 11 laps left. Anything could bloody happen. You could see a safety car. Honestly, a VSC would help anyone.
Oh, this is. I actually feel sick. I need a minute to like compose because I actually feel
Well,
sick
you can
here.
take a minute because unlike
Oh,
you, I don't
man.
scream my lungs out, so I actually have a voice tomorrow.
Oh, this is crazy.
You're not going to have a voice tomorrow.
I don't want a voice, mate. I'm going to leave it all out on this commentary call for these drivers, man. They deserve it. They really do.
I have left you at 100% for this final round on Discord, so everyone can hear all your screaming. Because if I tone you down, he's going to take it away from everyone. Because you are the most enjoyable... Oh, Zuckerzu, cook. Enjoyable, enthusiastic, and one of the best people ever. Honestly, not gonna lie.
Oh, stop it. Stop it, Mozza. Stop it. Now's not the time to get emotional, mate. It's emotional enough here for the final race for Jetman and for the Div 2 drivers. You being nice like that. But we have yellow.
Oh, it's Shining. It's Shining. Shining's getting out of the way. Oh, we love you, Shining.
We love you, mate.
Shining, you try your best. You have to run home from school every day to just make it to these events. Basically praying for you.
The commitment that these drivers have shown, doesn't matter where they sit on the grid, the commitment that these drivers have shown is the reason why we take our time and commentate them the way we do. We don't do this because they deserve, because they are entitled to it. We do this because they deserve it. That's why we commentate the way we commentate here at RMPT, as there are 10 laps to go. What's the strategy call for Jetman? Is he staying on the hards and securing the win? Is he going to put the softs on and gamble it? Is he going to gamble it? We are only one way to find out, and that is to stay tuned in here at the live stream of the final race for RMPT.
Honestly, I'm looking here, and Spuddy and Thunder have just caught up to Batman like nobody's business. They are taking their time. Zuckerzu has made the move on Tyler. Move has been made, however the 3 second is going to hinder him. And his tyres will die by the end of this race. I will say that. He will get to about 15 seconds on Jetman, and then his tyres will go.
And it goes bang, another 10 subs. This is officially the record at RMPT for the most amount of subs that we have had in a race. And it could not be more deserving than the Div 2 drivers on the grid right now. One thing we have to take into consideration, Mozza, is Donut is towing Parzival along. If Parzival can stay in the DRS of Donut, He's towing them along because Spuddy has a 3-second, Thunder has a 3-second, Donut has a 3-second. If Donut can get within 3 seconds of Thunder and Parzival can stay within DRS of Donut, it's on for young and old here at RMPT.
Yes, well, Thunderbolts has DRS on Mr. Spuddy, and Spuddy is almost like, this is scary. Scary work, especially when you miss the balls. Being one of... Oh, hang on. Parzival's lost DRS. Parzival, what have you done?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
He's not out. Don't worry, he's not out of the lobby. He's just going slow.
Yeah,
And,
yeah, but he needs to catch up now.
Well, lucky for him,
Oh!
Shining Sword being an absolute defense masterclass. Getting a 3-second time pen. Oh, I just saw an AI glitch. I just saw Parzival's wheel, like, I think is slowly disconnecting it. Yeah, he's gone.
Oh, Parzival's disconnecting. Parzival's gone.
I got him.
That could, you get him, but that could be the end of the championship race. I don't think there is enough time. Yes, Liam, Jetman is currently leading as it stands right now provisionally. It's going to come down to the stewards and the penalties at the end, but we need to get Parzival in.
I got him already.
Yep, thank you.
Honestly, having to invite him so many times, I've basically memorized where he is on my friends
Yeah,
list.
you're an absolute superstar, mate. You're an absolute superstar. Shining's got a 10-second for ignoring a blue flag. That's a bit harsh. Parzival wasn't even behind him. Yeah, that's a bit harsh, man. So Shining moves out the way, but he's given Parzival, I believe, DRS. No, he hasn't. Yeah.
Yeah, because he was 2 seconds behind.
Yeah, Parzival's back.
Parzival is back, but almost 3 seconds behind Donut. Donut could escape here. Donut is escaping. 3 seconds. Parzival might finish P9. Jetman is on for the win of his life here. This is absolutely phenomenal from Jetman. Jetman, honestly, yesterday was like, no, this is not happening. He doesn't see himself winning. He doesn't see it happening, but he is standing here, right, well, sitting probably. Hopefully he's not standing up and racing. That would be insane. He does race on a wheel, so he'd be probably bent over if he's standing up. But hopefully he's not. Hopefully he's sitting down, breathing heavy, and honestly trying to keep his nerves in check because he is winning by 17 seconds, 16.9, but that doesn't matter because he's got a 3 seconds, so technically it's 19 seconds.
This is crazy.
Jetman is doing wonders. Parzival has lost a further 8 tenths since getting back. And honestly, I'd love to sit on, but Spuddy has been overtaken by Spuddy. Spuddy has been overtaken by Spuddy. Yes, that makes sense.
Thunderballs is on a rampage. Thunderballs is in the DRS of Batman, but he doesn't even need it. He is gaining without even burning. Are we seeing a difference in setup here as we come into the bus stop chicane? Does Thunderballs deserve a cheeky hot lap? Is that what Thunderballs deserves?
Oh my god, Spuddy.
Oh my god, Spuddy has just cut the corner. What's happened to Spuddy? Spuddy's off. Spuddy is off. Is this going to be a safety car? No, it doesn't look like it. It does not look like it. He's made it into the pits. Oh, wow.
I honestly have no idea what that was. It just looked like he lost control of his car because he just cut straight across like his brakes forgot to work.
This is getting dicey because Parzival needs to get within 3 seconds of Thunder.
Scrotum.
Here he is! Oh, Thunderball! Sparkle Scrotum! He went on the inside once, now he's gone on the outside, and Batman is trying to get that position back, Mozza! This is crazy!
This is insane.
Thundergoat! Is Thundergoat our driver? Chat, is Thundergoat our driver of the day? The man who was not going to race this season because he wanted to put all his time and energy into the league. He was going to sacrifice his enjoyment for the benefit of the 200 drivers that we have here. Thunder is doing an absolute monstrous job here at Spa. He doubted himself, but someone has gone off.
Oh, I think that was...
NDNV.
It was NDNV. It was.
It was.
Shining has made it back ahead. By the way, Shining has stayed out on his tyres since the start of this race. He has been on those tyres at almost longer than anyone else. If he was on the main lap, he would be on 29 lap old tyres. He is on the push right now. Shining has done the most work, honestly.
And you know what, man? The mentality of Shining to stay out when you know that you don't have the pace of these drivers, but you're going to put yourself out there and you are going to do the absolute best you can. This is the definition of love for the game. Shining, I know that you're probably not going to be driver of the day. Oh, Panic's gone bang. That is even a bigger record. 157 subs here in the Div 2 final race. That was for Thunderballs. Thunderballs, you are one of my best friends in sim racing, but Batman has just taken your dignity away as he goes around the outside on the DRS straight, and this is going to be your battle. It's time to see what you do. You're going to need to pull away from the Batman if you want to get past, as NDMV gets another 3-second penalty.
However, I'm just looking here. Because of this battling, Donut Gorilla's getting closer, but Parzival is going to finish P8 at the moment. As it stands, Parzival P8, because he's 5 seconds off. Parzival's race has gone downhill, but I will say, you did say this was a new record. We are actually 3 gifted subs off the record. It was 160.
Oh, was it 160? Oh, 160. So we're 3 away.
We are.
All right, Hughesy, on you, mate. Show us what your Palini are. Are we going to get a record subs in the final race for Div 2? As Jetman was quite far away from Zuka. Zuka looks like he's gaining, but I don't think it's going to make enough of a difference with that penalty.
Yeah, if we're going based off the actual timings away, it's 7.
That's the record! That's the record! Hughesy has gone. That is the record here, and Marzi's gone bang. That is 177 subs at RMPT for the Div 2 drivers. They are the drivers that get the most viewers. They are the drivers that get the most subs, and they are the drivers that deserve it most. Now, Mozza, this is a fun fact for you before we come to lap 39 or 44. We started RMPT legitimately for the Div 2 drivers. We noticed, right, in the market, there is all the leagues for the Div 1 drivers and for the Titans. They've got OFI, they've got PSGL, they've got all these fantastic leagues. But there is nowhere where the Div 2 drivers or those drivers are sort of treated a little bit more seriously but can't get that pace for them to actually race. And right now, we have a car in Crowjag that has spun at the bus stop chicane. Now that is going... Is that going to cause anything? No, Crowjag's going to go into the pits. But that must break the heart.
It would have been, he's in the pits. Worst comes to worst, it would have been a VSC, not a safety car. Also, I'd just like to point out, we have more gifted subs than we have followers.
That's what we're about, mate. We're not about followers. We're about gifting subs. We want people to watch this race without any need to follow. You're more than welcome to watch it and enjoy. But Thunderballs is in front of Batman again. Donut Gorilla is on the back. We are going to jump on board with Thunderballs. We are going to give Thunderballs a hot lap. The most selfless man on track. The most selfless man in the Discord. Thunderballs, you deserve everything that you're about to get. We are going to give you absolutely everything that we can. As Spud Muffin gets another 3-second penalty. Thunderballs, take bus stop the way you need to. You need to attack that apex, get that exit, and now deep breath Thunder as we are about to give you a hot lap. We don't even care if no one spent the channel points. Thunderballs, Sparkle Scrotum, you deserve it coming into La Source. This is where you commit early. This is where you have to rotate late. You have to get the exit downhill. If you take too much of the curve, you can actually kill your exit. But we're coming into Eau Rouge. This is where the car compresses. 4 to 5 G's of absolute anarchy going on to the driver. But Batman is not close enough. Thunderballs, this is your time. Your heart is in your throat. Your curves have to be perfect. Heavy braking into Lacombs. Bruxelles is coming right up. This is where patience meets precision. This is where patience meets precision. A late apex is what matters here. But we see a tight apex. from the Aston Martin driver. We're coming into the blind apex of no name. This is where you have to drive by feel. The curb gives feedback through your wheel. And now we're coming into Puyong. This is a test of bravery for Pika Scrotum right now. But he has all of it. He has bravery. He has empathy. He has commitment as he comes into Fangus. Now he comes into Canvas. This is where rhythm is everything. Precision is everything. Now Stavlot, exit is absolutely everything for the Aston Martin driver. We are coming into Blanchmont. Trust as the car comes into 300 kilometers an hour here. Sparkle stack. The sparks are coming from the bottom of your car. The balls are wet in the seat. Now we're coming into the bus stop chicane. The man who decided to put his life on hold for RMPT needs to slow the car down. It is a mediocre apex at best. It is a mediocre apex for the exit, but it doesn't matter. Thunderballs, that lap was for you. You absolutely deserve it and everything that you have done here. I'm getting a bit emotional, Mozza. I know how much this man has sacrificed for this league. And I tried to give him everything I could there, and I couldn't give him any more. That's everything I got.
You
You
got to save some for Jetman.
Oh, I'm going to have a deep breath, mate, as I come up for Jetman. Don't you worry.
Well, as we look on board... Oh my god, Donut Gorilla, you are getting mighty close to that car.
Chat, who is our driver of the day? I know the game is going to give it, and that's what we base it on. But chat, I'm so interested to know who is your driver of the day.
You're way too late. They've been talking about it this whole time. They've
Is it
all
Thunder?
said Thunder.
It's Thunder.
They've all
Okay,
said
sorry.
Thunder.
It's Thunder.
Everyone
You deserve
has
it,
said
Thunder. I don't know if you're listening, mate, but there is not a man on this grid that deserves it more than you, my friend.
Yes, well, he will be sitting with his teammate, Mr. Mandavy. Mr. Mandavy has been pushing all season long. Krojak with the fastest lap of 44.8. What a lap. What a lap from
That
them.
is
Shining Swarm
quick.
has gone for fast. Shining Swarm's gone for fastest lap. Shining Swarm could get fastest lap here, lads. Do we see Shining Swarm take the fastest lap of the race? That would be the day that happens, that Shining Swarm gets the fastest lap. If it's in ramps, I will do a shoey.
Oh, wow. Wow. Now we got Mozza doing shoeies. I'm actually getting nervous for this final call. I'm going to be honest with you. I had a feeling Jetman was going to take this. I sat back about an hour before the race with Husey in the chat. We were doing some laps of Austria. We were discussing what was going to happen in this race. And I wrote down and I typed out the final call. I wanted this to be something special for Jetman. I wanted this to be something that he can take away and he can remember. He can clip it. He can post it. It's something that I want. It's something that I wanted to give to him after he's given so much.
I'd hate to say this to you right now, but as it stands, Parzival just has to be 2.1 seconds behind, and he'll get P6. Oh no, he'll get P7.
Oh,
he's behind Batman.
He'll get P7. Yeah, he'll get P7.
But Batman will get P. Actually, if Parzival can get into
1.5
seconds, 1.5,
yeah,
he gets both positions and goes to P6.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Is this a sprinter giggles charge right at the end of the race?
Oh my god.
This is crazy. Downfall? Is it going to be the downfall? Is Parzival coming back after 2 disconnects? 2. And being 5 seconds off of Batman and Donut Gorilla. Will this be the chance? Will it be anything? Donut Gorilla is 1.1 seconds off. It is almost time for your Jetman lap, mate. It is so close to your Jetman lap.
Yeah. I'm getting nervous, mate. I'm getting a bit emotional for Jetty. I know what this man battles. This man battles. He battles every day for no reason. He's a man that should have all the confidence in the world, but for some reason he doesn't. And look at him go. He's currently leading the championship. Parzival needs to get within essentially a second of Batman. And it's one mistake from Batman that could decide the championship here.
Exactly.
Oh,
right
my
now.
days. Oh, my God.
It is not working out, but we are on lap 43. I have stuck with the guys at the front. Thunderballs was on for P5 out of all of this. Zakazu, however, has still caught up. He is 7 seconds off of Jetman. 7.
This is an unbelievable recovery drive. This is an unbelievable recovery drive from Parzival.
Donuts made the move, but that has slowed. Oh, hang on. No, Parzival has lost time. Despite the making that move.
Parzival's losing time. Yep. He's currently going to finish P7 as it stands.
No, he's actually going to
But we are on board.
P8 at the moment.
Is he? Alright, well, I'm on board with
seconds.
Jetman. Mozza, I'm on board with Jetman. Jetman is about to begin his final hot lap here at RMPT. But this is more than just a lap for Jetman. This is more than just a bid for the championship. This is a culmination of a week filled with doubt. A week where he questioned if he should even race. He questioned whether real life pressures had already beaten him before he climbed into the cockpit. But he's already passed La Source and he's up through Eau Rouge. Jetman is flying. He's nailed the compression straight into Radeon with the type of courage that you cannot teach. This is the camel straight now for the Haas driver. He's carrying the weight of a season, the weight of sacrifice on his right foot. Jetman soars. You can hear the braking of the Haas driver. Back to Jetman. This is Lacombe's and it is perfect. It is crisp. Bruxelles with patience and maturity. He's driving like a man, like a Haas driver that has absolutely been reborn. Now, this Apex is blind, but his determination isn't. Jetman doesn't know it yet, but he's actually driving towards destiny. Parzival is now a second into Batman. Parzival is a second behind Batman. Parzival's making a charge. Parzival might be our championship leader. We have to abandon the hot lap. We have to go on to Parzival. Parzival could be getting into P6. Parzival could be getting into P6. This is going to come down to the wire, but Jetman still deserves the end of this hot lap. But this is absolutely crazy from Jetman. It doesn't matter where he finishes at all. What matters is that he refused to bow out. He refused to bow to doubt. He refused to bow to the demons. This is the bus stop chicane of the final lap here at RMPT. This is crazy. Jetman, take the apex. You've done everything you can. We now see Jetman cross the line as he wins the final race at RMPT. But Parzival is now within 7/10 of Batman. This is going to come to the final corner for Parzival. This is the final corner. We are starting Sector 3. Is it going to be heartbreak for Parzival? Is it going to be a season of brilliance that is undone by one chaotic night? This is coming to the absolute final as Parzival goes through on Batman. This is crazy. Jetman has risen to the pressure, but is he going to fall to Parzival? I have no idea. We're going to have to wait for the end of the race. It is the bus stop chicane. It is the cruel beauty of motorsport. Is it going to be Parzival that takes this? Is it going to be Jetman? Parzival finishes B5. He finishes B5. Parzival wins the championship. This is crazy, Mozza. This is unbelievable. Oh my god!
3 points.
Oh my god! Parzival's the champion at RMPT! He is the champion! He has done everything he can! Oh my days! I've lost my voice! I've lost it! That's me done, boys! That is me done! That is unbelievable scenes here at RMPT as Parzival has won the championship on the final sector of the final lap here at Spa. Wow. Wow. That is heartbreak for Jetman. One lap made a hero. One race broke a champion, but the champion was reborn in Parzival. What a drive! What a drive! Oh my fucking god, Mozza! I'm sorry, oh my god, what did I just see? What did I just see? Oh my god, Parzival is our provisional RMPT champion. After 2 disconnects, everything was stacked against him. Holy shit, I'm shaking. This is unbelievable.
We got a cleanest driver for the first time. It was Jetman, who was in the middle of no man's land for the whole bloody race.
Oh my god!
Well,
Oh my god!
I'll run through the grid order. I have sent the thing for them all to join us. But we got Jetman, who wins from Zakazu, from Tyler, Hunter, Parzival, Donut Gorilla, Batman, Thunderballs with the charge, up to P8 in the end, then NDNV, then Spuddy, then Crowjag, Shining Swarm is our final finisher. Then we got Bread, Paisan as our two DNFEs, and Spuddy had an absolute horrible one with a bit of a tippy tap. Actually, I've got everyone literally in there. That is everyone there. We'll go through. Honestly, I'll get the incidents so everyone has something on stream.
We're gonna start the interviews. Ladies and gentlemen, do not go anywhere. The interviews are about to take place. We are gonna hear the raw emotion from the drivers. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. I just need to get Parzival in. I don't know. I'm actually fucking shaking. I'm actually shaking. I'm dead set shaking at this point in time. We're going to start with Tyler. Mr. Mandavy, you have been the most enjoyable driver to have in this league. You have come from a place where you came into this league asking for help on settings for a controller, and now you are on the podium for the 100% race at Spa. Tell me, I know you didn't win the championship, but my God, you did everything you could. Tell me how you're feeling.
Pretty stoked that me and Jetman got through the field a lot quicker than Parzival. I thought once Jetman and Zakazu fled off 10 seconds into the 20 seconds was the gap from Jetman to me. I thought that was over. I thought it was over until all the penalties came in. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say.
Mate, this is like, yeah, I'm baffled. But mate, I just got to say, like, having you here has been the biggest breath of fresh air. You are the absolute epitome of what we want at RMPT. You are an absolute superstar. I love practicing with you. I love having you in here, and I am super excited to see what you do for season 2 here, mate. Mozza, if there's anything for you, and go for your life, and then we'll move over to Mason.
Honestly, I did not think I'd see Tyler on a podium at the start of the season.
Wow.
Man asking me for controller settings, and then pulling this one out of the bag, getting I think it was P3 in the end.
Yeah.
P3, standing on the third step of the podium, but still an amazing job. Well done. How did the race feel for you, man? Talk us through it.
Going through the race, tremendous fucking tsunami rain in the first couple of laps. Me and my teammate were kind of struggling for grip all the time, but luckily traffic wasn't too bad. Just picking him off one by one. 44 laps. It's so much around Spa. And then I saw Bread get wing damage, and he retired, and that's just tremendously outrageous how that happened. I was so surprised when I saw a wing hit my car. And then I don't know why, but I think the Merc got wing damage as well, and he got onto the mediums, and I thought I'd be able to hold him off for 14 laps or whatever, because I knew they'd die off. But no, Zuxu's a different breed. I can't wait for the real season. This is crazy.
Yeah, can't wait to see you there either.
Well, mate, from all of us, Tyler, like, you know how much we appreciate you here, and that was an absolute race, and it was an absolute pleasure to call it. We're going to move over to Mason. Mr. Mason, you're becoming a bit of hot topic here. You're constantly on the podiums, but always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
That's the best way to be, you know.
How did you feel your race went, mate? That was unbelievable.
Yeah, so I mean, in the rep, when me and Jetman were running, I was hoping it would just stick like that, but changing over to the dry, then we have more pace, and me and Jetman decided to have a little bump into turn 1, and I got a little bit of wing damage, which caused me to pit again and lose that P2, but other than that, I was surprised to catch as much as I did. Um, Catching 20 seconds up back up to Jetty, passing Tyler. Sort of wishing Tyler gave up more of a fight, but that's okay. Next season, hopefully. But no, other than that, that was a really enjoyable race.
That was that was crazy, man. I'm gonna pass you on to Mozza, as then we are gonna go to
Yeah.
Jetman and Parzival, and I feel sick already, but
He had to stand up mid
all yours,
racing, got
Moss. Yeah,
lightheaded.
bro. Oh my god, I feel sick.
Zakazu, we meet again.
Yeah, we meet again. Hello.
Hello for like the fourth time this month.
Yep.
Go
I
UF
think I've made every podium
that I've
I've
commentated.
done this. Yep. Yep.
Except for the Inters on Friday. I raced Titans instead that day. Final round. I wanted to.
I still got
Someone's
podium.
beeping in the background. Yeah, I know.
I still got a podium.
Right,
So
someone's beeping in someone's background. I can hear someone
yeah,
being
that's me.
absolutely knobbed. Anyway, talk us through the wet conditions, because you got past your teammate quite early, and then you ended up then you just, like, at the end of the wet, you just see this Jetman appear. This Haas just come out of nowhere.
Yeah, Jetman is just a wet merch. I've always been afraid when it's raining and Jetman's either behind me or near me, because it's gonna be an easy pass for him.
That
but no, it was good.
Yeah, that is
Props to
fair.
Jetman, props to Tyler, props to Parzival for winning. And I hope to see you all next season.
Yeah, hopefully you're not. Hopefully it's P1 and not. Hopefully you're the bride next time, not the bridesmaid. Maid of honor right now, mate.
No, appreciate
All
it,
right,
boys.
we are moving on to Jetman, our race winner. Jetty, I'm gonna first ask, how are you?
Heartbroken. A lot.
We saw a version of Jetman tonight that started to believe in himself again, if I'm being honest. What did this final lap teach you, sort of, as yourself as a driver, and maybe even more as a person?
I don't know. I don't know, I guess it's just... I can't think straight. It's hard, but it's good to get a win. Like, I knew I had it in me, and obviously with the weather, it helps me get there. And obviously knowing myself with a little bit of a cheeky little advantage in the wet, seeing I'm used to all this speedway activities where I can put my car anywhere, and if I'm going sideways I can save it. And obviously, yeah, that final lap, it was just like, yeah, I think I'm not gonna get the title. And then I seen Parzival move up a position, and he got past the Penn guys, and it's like, yep, GG's. I think this has been my best season ever, like, attendance-wise. Like, I know I haven't attended 2 races, but all my other races I've won. So I know I have it in me, for sure, but that last lap was just like, look how far I've come. From full TC, auto gears, full line in F1 24, to no TC, manual gears, and corner line, and being able to whip out 8 wins in the process from the start of 2025, the F1 25 to now, is quite impressive and kind of shocking, because I didn't think I have it in me, but obviously I had. So yeah, it's
Mate, you what you've done, and the improvements that you've made is not only mind blowing, but it's something that a lot of drivers wish that they could do. So, from myself, it is an absolute pleasure to have you here. It is a pleasure to see you race. It is a pleasure to see all that you do for RMPT, and you put yourself out there, even though you have so much commitments outside as well. The only thing that I think killed you this season was attendance. But if next season you can get that right, you are an absolute force to be reckoned with, mate. So I'm going to pass you on to Mozza. Thank you for being one of my favourite drivers to call, and just an all-around great bloke as well, mate.
Yeah, thanks for having me in RMPT as well. I was a little bit confused as well because obviously Thunderballs and I were close at the stage where Thunderballs was an admin in Lads, and he left because I don't know what happened, but obviously there's some circumstances that happened in the process, and then I seen you start up RMPT, and I seen everybody join. I'm thinking, I might join this and see how it is. And obviously, being Div 2, I guess it was like, yeah, I can do good, but I have no idea what these other drivers are. Like, I've never seen them in my whole racing, like esports racing career. So it was definitely a challenge. The first race, which I got the win, and then didn't have a good race in Brazil, and I backed it up with Shed, thinking it
Yeah.
was Silverstone, and then obviously Silverstone I didn't attend because I was at Miss Speedway commitments, and then the last two were just bang out, go for your life. You've only got one chance, just take every moment possible, and yeah, I'm glad to say it was a successful league that I've ran in. Mostly consistent, apart from the Brazil incident on lap 2. But yeah, I'm glad to be in this league. You guys have set it up really perfect. Yeah, I have no words. You guys are just the best. It's ran really well. It's set up really well. You've put the drivers in the right tiers. You've put in all the work and introduced all this stuff that makes people come in from all over the world. And hats off to you guys, because I don't think without you guys as an RMPT admins and owners, I don't know where we would be. So um, yeah, hats off to you guys. Thanks for allowing all of us to drive. I'm speaking on behalf of everyone as well. Everybody appreciates this league. I know it. I see it. I see it in every text message in the other service. So hats off to RMPT for a brilliant first season. And yeah, and also Parsville, you are a legend. Congratulations on your title. You fully deserve it, mate. I know you had a couple of disconnections in the race, but you're a legend. You race hard, and I'm glad to see you up on top step of the championship.
Thank you, Jetty. That is
Think you've made him
fantastic.
cry.
Yeah. Anything else that you want to sort of add, Mozza, or are we going to move on to the
Oh,
championship
where do
winner
I
in
start?
Parzival?
Honestly, Jetman, I am honestly I'm heartbroken for you as well. You've basically had a carbon copy of my race, and you've obviously lost by 2 points, but you had an absolutely phenomenal race, staying out on those hards, getting them to the end, almost being caught by Zakazu in the end. But your wet pace is just phenomenal, and when you get on those almost used tires, you just break away, and it looks like it's so easy for you. Um, honestly, cheers for honestly the whole season. I think I started commentating you here last so Silverstone
Round
with
round
Ranieri.
one. It was round one. You commentated with Ranieri, and
And then yeah, so
yeah, I
it kind of
know.
went from there.
Yeah, I know at that Monza race, I keep on watching it back because I'm still surprised that I got the win, and then it was just like fastest lap after fastest lap after fastest lap, and you're like, oh, Jetman, just move up already, will ya? Um, no, nah, but every race you've commentated, every race you commentated, you've always commentated me, and the commentating is great. I always watch it back once, twice, maybe even a million times. I don't care how much I watch it. It's always good to just watch back and be like, yeah, they've called it really well. And yeah, sorry for being fast on inters. Okay,
Mate,
it's
it's
just
fine.
it's just my habitat.
Everyone hates me when I go on the inters, so I feel you. I feel you.
All
It's
right,
it's
Mozza.
it's my
Mozza,
habitat.
we got to move on to the championship later because we've been
No.
going now for almost 2.5 hours. So,
Holy
Jetman, thank you
moly.
so much as always. Thank you so much as always. Parzival. Parzival. We have
Hello.
You are our provisional champion at the moment, right? Because it does come down to the stewards as well. If you were to get a ticket or anything along those lines, that would probably drop you down to something like a P8. So as it stands right now, you are our championship winner. How do you feel?
Oh well, I mean, that was probably anything that could go wrong did go wrong in that race. Um, and yeah, from getting tapped and getting pushed and bullied out of positions left, right, and center, and three disconnects from the lovely EA, wasn't on my side either. Um, Short of that, I mean, the main reason I literally kept going would have been because of my amazing and absolutely adoring fucking engineering team I had. Um, they were amazing. I had Seb, Scotty, Slammer, Josh, A-Dog. There was quite a few of them. Sorry if I've missed anyone. And yeah, after that third dropout, I was literally about to just turn around, and I literally turned around and said in the chat, you know what? It just bugger it, I'm done. EA can just suck my left testicle. Um, but yeah, Team Penguins came through, and I was literally pushing so hard, and it was just everyone was battling in front. In the 3 seconds, I kept myself clean. I think I only got a single warning throughout the race, so I knew that penalties were going to come into play. So if I just got close enough in those last few laps after I got back in, it was going to be enough. So, yeah, couldn't have done it without the team, to be honest. I was very negative after that third dropout. So if it wasn't for them telling me to keep pushing, when to burn, when not to burn, it was, couldn't have done it.
Man, when you crossed the line and you heard that you won, was it like joy, shock, disbelief? Like, what did you feel? And then I'll pass you on to Mozza.
Holy shit, 62 thousandths of a second. Couldn't have been any fucking closer. Literally, my only thought was just, holy shit, it was there. I knew at the start I needed P5, regardless of what anyone else did. It was P5, and that was it. But yeah, I honestly, kind of, don't really know what else to say. Very lost for words. Just, I was, just absolutely wrapped. To be fair.
Well done, bro. You
Speech
deserve
is
it.
gone.
Yeah, well, you deserve it, mate. From all of us here, like, what a division, what a 6 weeks it's been. Like, you have been so consistent. You know that you're a partner of ours with VSC, which is another fantastic league. And if your drive and your humility is anything to go by, then we know VSC is amazing as well. So it's a pleasure to have you here, mate. You are an absolute superstar. You've got some great supporters in the chat. We had, I think, a record 177 subs that went out during that stream. We at one point, I believe, we had something along the lines of 40 viewers watching you and Jetty and everyone at the last final 4 laps. Like, what you guys have done for RMPT and hopefully what we've provided to you, hand in hand, mate. I tip my hat off to you. You deserve it. Well done. I'll send you to Mozza, and Mozza, you can close it off.
It has been, honestly, it's been a while since, actually no, it's only been a week. It's last week I saw you on the podium, man. Congrats to you. They're all saying in chat, up the Penguins, so they're all in there cheering you on, as they were in the chat. I would also like to say, I have you, when it comes to invites. I just immediately saw your name right back in. You're not leaving. You're coming back in, mate. You're not going anywhere.
Yeah, I appreciate the quick reactions and things like that. But it was, honestly, it was the team behind me that kept me going. You know, and I had a couple of backup invites from Batman before we started just to make sure I was all right. So the first couple was quite good. I got that quite in there quickly. But yeah, it was just EA did everything that could to stop me tonight, and yeah, I must say if it wasn't for the Penguins, I wouldn't be the fucking champion.
That is unreal.
Congrats though.
That is unreal.
Great championship, great racing, great fight. All the way up to the line with Batman, Thunderballs, and NDNV, as well as Donut Gorilla in the end. But you came out on top. You won the championship, and yeah, congrats to you. And hopefully see you next season.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's pretty well all I've got, to be honest.
Speechless. Crack out a beer.
All right, let's wrap it up, Moz. I need to lower this heart rate, mate. That was unbelievable. That was unbelievable.
Yes. Well,
man, yeah, you go for your life.
honestly, as Mr. Balls has said multiple times in multiple streams, your mental health matters, your physical health matters, and honestly, your spiritual health matters as well. All that, it all matters. If you need to reach out, if you need any support at all, come to us at RMPT. We open to chat, open to do anything, to help, to support, to do anything for you. Shout out to Lender Group, one of our sponsors, all of our leagues that we partner with, ORL, OCE, and VSC, as well as the two communities of MTE and FST. But that has been all from us. I hope you've enjoyed the racing today we've had, and I'll see you all for Season 2 of RMPT. That is me and Ranieri off. Honestly, Ranieri needs heart medication, so I better end this quick before he starts having heart palpitations. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Good night.